So, hello and welcome all the audience. Today we have Mr. Shubham Chaudhary with us. He's an engineer, and this is going to be a live interview. Maybe I'll be sharing the recordings with you guys, but there is a lot of learnings from him and the mutual conversation which we are going to do. So, if you want to take a note, please do take a note for this. And I'm going to ask few questions which is very easy, I would say, easy and relevant to the journey of Shubham. So let me first tell you about him, a little introduction. He's an engineer. He did his engineering from NIT Agartala, and then he did jobs in various multinational companies as an IT professionals. And then he also did some charity work out of his own consciousness without money for 5 consecutive years. And I really salute for that. I would say, the gesture of serving people. And then he moved into coaching. He learned NLP, and now he is helping professionals to create a secondary source of income so that they are not hung anywhere if something unforeseen happens. So this is in short. Welcome Shubham once again on the call. Right. Okay. So my first question here is, I have already given a small introduction about you. Do you want to add anything else to the introduction? If you want, please go ahead.
Yeah, in short, like you've already mentioned everything. Yes, I have actually completed my engineering in 1995, and then just in short, I will tell that the engineering industry was not doing good that time. So I just learned new skills and I moved into IT. And I have worked in IT for almost around 20 to 23 years. And and after there are a lot of ups and downs in life. It happens with everybody. It happens with me also. And what I took it in other way is that every challenges that I have faced gave me some learnings, and I just took these learnings and I have implemented in my life. And yes, so this is where I am today.
Right. Thank you so much. Yes, everybody has a different kind of challenges in their life, but it's okay to keep moving. So now my first question is, why did you venture into coaching?
Yes, absolutely. So, see, actually, when in 2018, I joined a spiritual organization, and I was associated with the organization for a long back, since 2007. But then I shifted completely to serving this organization, and it was a charitable hospital in a remote village in Uttar Pradesh. So when I started serving there, so what I found is that there is a really immense joy of serving people. So and from there, actually, there was a small dream that cropped up in my mind, that if I can serve better, because when I was serving in the hospital, it was a very small group of people that I could serve. And then I started because there was. I got some free time there, so I invested my time in learning. So when there, actually, I learned neuro-linguistic programming, because one of the doctors said that everything is related with mind, right? So even the patients they were suffering, those sufferings can also be cured through mind. So there I got the idea that why don't I learn neuro-linguistic programming, which is NLP. So when I learned there, one of my mentors said that why you are actually restricting your serving attitude so only to few people around. You can take it to a wider audience. So that is where I thought that let me start with coaching, and that's how I landed in this coaching industry.
Right. So nice of you. Obviously, your mentor had been a great foresight. Must be having a great foresightness, where he found that you are able to help people. Why not to a larger audience? Really nice to hear that. So definitely, every industry and coaching has been, I would say, new to India. Not new to India, it has been from ages, but in the recent times, through digital means, it has been now into, prime focus. Everybody is willing to become a coach. So what all challenges did you face when you started this journey? I know this journey is not that easy. So what were your challenges?
Yeah, absolutely. See, when I came into coaching, there were many coaches all around. So I really had to struggle to find my place among all of them. But one thing that is that I kept on learning. I kept on upgrading my skills. I learned neuro-linguistic programming. Then I learned many various other modalities, and after that I learned. Although I'm a software engineer, but that just being a software engineer will not help me in the digital world. So I had to learn digital marketing as well. And when I started learning digital marketing, then I joined some I just joined some mentor, and he gave me advice. So I started with low ticket sales, and the low ticket sales has its own flavor but has its own challenges. Everything has its own flavor and challenges.
Right.
So there I was literally I was working really hard right from the word go. I One thing is that I am ready to put my all my effort, 100% of the effort, to get the things done. So I was putting my effort, but the result was not coming the way I was expecting, right? And so that's the thing when I thought that okay, I need to invest more. Probably the thing that I have learned is not sufficient enough to take me to that level where I want to go. Then I invested on something else. I learned there, but somewhere things were stuck. Though I had got few things where some achievements. I got clients, small, big, whatever. But I got clients, but I was not happy that the things are not consistent enough. So I want a consistency in that. And that is where I when I was looking for the other coaches where I can learn from them, and I can enroll to their courses and learn. And then that's where I got to know you through your contents in the Facebook, and somewhere we got connected, and that's it. Here I am.
Right. Thank you so much for connecting with me, and that is also my endeavor to help all these coaches to, make a consistent business, because business, if it is not consistent, it is not business. And I have seen a lot of coaches struggling. They are very good at their core knowledge and core expertise, but they don't know how to do business, especially when it comes to marketing themselves. When you don't have a solid product, you need to market yourself. You are the product. And obviously, after marketing comes the sales. So sales is one of those critical skills which coaches do lag most of the times, which I feel. So I made my program in such a way that I am able to help people who are willing to do something, and if they do take actions, things definitely change. So thank you so much for believing in me. So how has been your journey till now? It's been almost 3 to 4 months we have been together, and you must have, as you said, you also invested in a lot of other people. So I do appreciate all those coaches who are bringing a lot of values to the table. But again, my point of view of teaching is a little bit different. So how, it's not about me talking about it now. I wanted to know from you what differentiator you found in me and the style of coaching which produced results for you.
So see, the first thing that I would say is that the trust that one can have on the mentor, because once you are in a mentorship program, the first thing that we need is the complete trust. And if there should not be any iota of doubt, so this is something. Even if I joined other programs, that level of trust was not there. Let me be frank on myself. So I was not able to have the complete trust on my mentor, and probably somewhere it was lacking. It might be that the interpersonal relationship was not there. So, but the moment I joined you, I connected very well. Like it was like that. Like I am not joining a mentor, but I am joining somebody who is my guide, not from just for few months, but for many years. And so that connect was instantly built. And then I put my trust on you that okay, yes, and I just started following everything. Now when I started following everything, your teaching was not that complicated that I don't know what to do this, how to do this. Your was pretty simple and very straightforward. So you started with my Facebook profile. You told me to update here, make the changes there. So I have done that. Slowly you taught me how to write simple but yet powerful contents. So I started following that. So your teaching was so simple that one can easily start implementing them right from the word go. So that is what I would say, that the way you taught me and told me to implement things, that has worked a magic.
Thank you so much. So that is actually my USP. I always say that I am here to make your life simpler and business bigger. So simple things are really difficult nowadays. People are happy creating complications within self and within the working which they do, which I don't like. My purpose is to make life simpler, make business simpler, so that things are workable and you do achieve results. Okay, so that was really nice. You like the simplicity part of it, right? And the actionable
Absolutely.
part.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank you.
good, good, good. So, if I ask, would you be able to recommend me, if required? I'm not telling you to, but if required, how good you are in terms of recommending me as a coach, as a business coach for other coaches?
Yes, absolutely. I would say that anybody actually who wants to scale up their business wherever they are now, even if they are struggling with a low ticket or even if they're in the high ticket, but if you want anyone to, if someone wants to scale up their business and move a step upward, so I think they need to invest on some mentors. And I definitely would recommend you because of your simplicity and the way you actually explain the things, because when it comes to for implementation, if the implementation is really tough, then obviously people cannot follow it to the core. But when things are simple, people can easily follow. So I would definitely recommend each and everybody wants to scale up their business, they can join Alok Kumar, and I think they can change their life.
Thank you so much. One last question. There are people who feel like, I'm very tough at times, taking actions and, be accountable. So what's your take on this? How did you find? Was it so tough, or was it okay to make things, workable and achievable? How do you find it?
Uh, Truly speaking, see, if the mentor is not tough and he's not very I would say strict on making his mentees work, then the mentees always try to lag behind. They would say that today is not the right day. They might postpone things, they might do some procrastinations, and which will not help them actually either. So I feel that the mentor should be tough enough to make them understand, but yes, obviously it should come with some emotion, some heart. So the mentor should also understand the feeling, the problems the mentees have. And I think rightly that the way you did, you just I would say you forced me, but yes, you made me to do the things on the right time.
Thank you so much. It was really nice, Shubham. You made it again. This is what I mean. You also made your things so simple for the audience to understand how things work. So thank you so much for your valuable time. I know it was all of a sudden when I called you and you were there. So thank you so much for again trusting in me and believing in yourself and the process. I always say business is a process, a long-term game. If you keep on doing things consistently with your whole heart and soul, definitely the strategy will keep on changing, but the fundamentals remains the same. So I work on the fundamentals. I tell you to do the basic things right, and that is where at times I always say that I'll not give you something, you need to learn it and do it on your own. So that is a purpose which, purposely I do it so that it comes out of your own. I don't want you to give a fish. I want you to learn fishing so that over a period of time you create a better business for yourself. Right? So thank you so much, Shubham. It was really nice, and I hope the audience would have been delighted to see the journey which Shubham has been. And thank you so much once again for all the love and trust which you have shown in me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alok, for bringing me here, and the pleasure was mine talking to you. Thanks a lot.